Nope, you're not misreading that headline. It actually says that hundreds of PPP loans went to fake farms and absurd places. Guys, every time I do a video, I have the links in the description. Please go read this article. Share it to people that you know. If you know somebody that didn't end up getting any loans for their small business when they really, really needed it, this could be why right here. This sort of stuff really gets to me. The shoreline communities of Ocean County, New Jersey are a summertime getaway for throngs of urban entities lined with vacation homes and ice cream parlors. Not exactly pastoral, which is odd considering dozens of Paycheck Protection Program loans to supposed farms that flowed into the beach towns last year. At the first round of the federal government's relief program for small businesses wound down last summer, Ritter Wheat Club and Dealey Nuts, ostensibly a wheat farm and a tree nut farm, each got $20,833, the maximum amount available for sole proprietorships. Tomato Cramber up the coast and Burley got $12,739, while Seaweed Bleeman and Manahawkin got almost $20,000. Now, the problem with this is none of these entities exist in New Jersey's business records. Lamborghini. And the owners of the homes at which they are purportedly located expressed surprise when contacted by ProPublica. One entity categorized as a cattle ranch called Beefy King was registered in PPP records to the home address of Joe Mancini, the mayor of Long Beach Township. There's no farming here. We're a sandbar, for Christ's sake, said Mancini, reached by telephone. Mancini said that he had no cows at his home, just 3 dogs. Just 3 dogs. And entirely fake businesses here. How many people didn't get PPP when they needed it most because this was happening? And we knew that this was going to be a problem. Anybody with a head on their shoulders knew that this was going to be a problem. When there is an area for fraud, and there's a lot of gray areas as well, whenever you have to rush something out this quickly and you don't have time to look over every single document, you're going to have a ton of fraud, and people took advantage of this immediately. All of these loans to non-existent businesses came through Cabbage, an online lending platform that processed nearly 300,000 PPP loans before the first round of funds ran out in August of 2020. Second only to Bank of America. In total, ProPublica found 378 small loans totaling $7 million to fake business entities, all of which were structured as single-person operations and received close to the largest loan for which such micro-businesses were eligible. The overwhelming majority of them are categorized as farms, even in the unlikeliest of locals, from potato fields in Palm Beach to orange groves in Minnesota. Yeah, that makes... It would have taken, 20 seconds to look over that and go, okay, this is fake. But they're not. They're just signing these loans away, and they can basically go to anybody. The Cabbage pattern is only one slice of the sprawling fraud problem that has sufficed the Paycheck Protection Program from its creation in March of 2020 as an attempt to keep small businesses on life support while they were forced to shut down. If I can speak openly here, and you can say whatever you want about it, these places should have never been forced to shut down. If you own a business, this means that you're an adult, right? Most people shopping at these businesses are likely adults, which means that you can make your own decisions. If you didn't want to go shopping, then don't go shopping. If you didn't want to open your business, then don't open your business. We would not be having this problem right now if no one was forced to shut down. Nobody can force you to necessarily do anything. I would remember that as well. There were some places that tried their hardest to keep their businesses open, despite being fined thousands and thousands of dollars. They stayed open. Thanks for those people that maybe encourage some other people to do the same. This goes on to say, with speed as its strongest imperative, With speed as its strongest imperative, the effort run by the Federal Small Business Administration initially lacked even the most basic safeguards to prevent opportunists from submitting fabricated documentation, government watchdogs have said. That's just incredible. This should have never happened. It didn't have to happen, but it is. And even if people aren't paying for it today, your kids, your grandkids, and your great-great-grandkids are going to be paying for all of the mistakes of 2019 to 2021. The amount of stimulus that has been put out there is absurd. But I guess if you already had a dying economy, it's the best that you could do to paint things over and continue to make them look good. That's just an opinion of mine. But for those of us that are in the know, that like to dig a little bit deeper, the economy hasn't been doing good. The real economy hasn't been doing good for a number of years. But hey, with enough stimulus and enough trading desks out there, enough hedge funds jumping into something, name anything that you want to. Most of it's manipulated and it's painted over to make it look perfect. Nothing about this has been good. We're going to be stuck paying for these mistakes. It's just, and I bet that there's so much overwhelming fraud that these people aren't going to be caught. There's not a task force big enough to catch all of these people. Again, just an extra 20 seconds to look over a document would have let you know immediately if it was real or fake. It's amazing what people were able to get away with. And what hurts the most is the businesses that needed that money the most, but it ran out so quickly. You know, whenever I hear something like this, it kind of, you also kind of think about when Tom Brady bought the new yacht. Did he need a new yacht? No. Did he even get in trouble for using the stimulus to buy a yacht? I mean, what business needs a yacht? I don't think I can name one. Who else could have used that money? If you know somebody that didn't get a chance to get a PPP loan and they severely needed it, please let us know about it in the comments below. If you were lucky enough to get it, hopefully you did the right thing with it. Hopefully you put it straight back into your business and you were able to build or stay afloat, be able to maybe pay your employees. If you could, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. I'm trying to grow the channel big enough to be able to make community posts. I can let you guys know ahead of time when we're going to be going live or if I'm working on something new. If there's a reason that I'm not working, and every time that you share this video, that's a chance for another subscriber and it gets us one step closer to being able to do those community posts. Thanks again for watching and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye guys.